Hey everybody, I want to talk about my New Worlds experience so far. Basically, I jumped on the game right at 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for the U.S. West Coast players. It took me about 20 minutes to actually get into the queue, and then I spent about 2.5 hours waiting to maybe get through the queue. Ended up saying, fuck it. And when they tweeted out that they were doing more servers for people to join, I said, all right, bet. I want to join those servers. So I ended up joining those servers and I ended up playing, and my experience with the game was a little lackluster. I didn't enjoy the game. Now, I don't know how the game feels to play, whether you spend all your time skilling, like chopping down trees, or spending all your time cutting down stone, or killing animals, or cooking. But this is my experience with the game. I'm going to kind of go through how I spent the past 8-ish hours playing through the game and my opinions on it. If you guys do like the video, please do me a solid. Drop a like, drop a comment, or drop a dislike and drop a comment. Whether you agree or disagree, it goes a long way with helping the YouTube algorithm. If you don't want to help the YouTube algorithm, maybe just click off right now. Alright, let's get into it. So, one of my biggest issues with the game so far is the world feels empty. So, they'll give you an objective, and they'll tell you to go from point A to point B. So, after a certain point of the game, you walk maybe 2, 3, 4 kilometers from objective A to objective B. You go to the end of objective B, and it's like, alright, you can fast travel to a town, which will still be 2 kilometers away from the goal turn-in, or you walk back the 2.5, 3 kilometers you just traveled. It's super frustrating to go through the game and, just walk from point A to point B. This isn't an inherently bad thing. A lot of MMOs do this. A lot of games do this. But at least having something to kind of fill in the middle is what makes the game good, is what kind of makes the game feel substantial. When you go from point A to point B, you should put unique landmarks, unique objectives, unique side quests in the area. And I didn't really get any of that until like the very beginning of the game, where I sat on the road the entire time, and that's where I got my side quest. It was at the very, 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 very beginning of the game, and they gave me truffles. Hey, I'm going to be kind of like doing this to prove my point. So that guy is a main quest giver. We're just going to call him point A, and then the quest location he's trying to send me to, we'll call that point B. Along the way, I don't think I've seen anything that was crazy, anything that was cool, anything that was like, it stopped me and I was like, wow, I got to take a screenshot of this. Wow, I got to be like, tweet this out. Like, wow, have you guys seen this area? There's nothing like that so far for me. Maybe I need to stay on the roads. Maybe they put all of the quests on the roads, kind of like Elder Scrolls does. Because Elder Scrolls they'll basically put a quest giver on the side of the main road, so no one really misses anything in it when they're in a zone. But there's just nothing. There's nothing in between that makes you sit there and you really go, wow, that was great. So I'm just gonna kind of like, skip some of the inventory management that's gonna happen right here because I was encumbered. And back on the road we go, right? Still just traveling through the woods. Haven't even seen a lot of enemies going through this place, right? It just feels so barren. It feels so empty. It is a very pretty game at times. I think what they're doing with the fog is cool. I think I AFK'd here real quick just to go and check something out on Twitter. Shouldn't be too long. I'm gonna cut it actually. Oh, never mind. There's like the blue thing back there I missed. I guess I must have just not seen it. I was in the middle of talking to my chat. We just kept going, right? I don't think I really need to say much more. I'll just let it play out. You guys will see. It's almost done up ahead. So this was the third enemy we had seen in that entire 2-kilometer trip, right? If we just went from point A to point B, there was nothing substantial along the way. Someone immediately joined my YouTube stream today, and honestly, I couldn't really, doubt them, or I couldn't really disagree with them. They basically said, something along the lines of, hey, every stream I've checked out so far, everyone's running through the bushes or everyone's running through the forest. And I couldn't really sit there and be like, nah, it's not that way. Couldn't really be like, nah, you're just wrong. Every piece of scenery in this game feels like you're going through a jungle. Feels like you're going through a forest. There is no, at least 6, 7 hour, 8 hours in. There's nothing to differentiate the zone. Like there's no like volcanic zone. There's no like desert zone. There's no like snowy biome. There's nothing like that in the game so far. So you go from point A to point B, running through the woods. After you get that, they'll be like, hey, go turn it in on C, which happens to be a little bit in the middle between point A and point B. You're like, all right, bet. And then it's like, hey, go from point C to point D, which is another 2 kilometers away. You go from there, and it's like, by the way, you're running through the woods. There's nothing special about the zone. There's nothing special about the world. There's no like unique landmarks that really make you sit there and be like, man, I'm so glad I've seen this. New World at the moment feels extremely bare bones, extremely basic. There's nothing to really be like, wow, that side quest was amazing. Wow, that tower that I seen on the side of the road, I'm so glad I went down this path and I was able to see it. There's nothing like that so far, and I'm hoping I find more of it in the future, but currently, I think New Worlds is a lackluster game at best. I'm glad to have played it on launch. There's nothing better than playing an MMO on launch, experiencing the game with a bunch of new players, but at the same time, someone who paid zero attention to the beta, someone who has played a decent amount of MMOs, I just think the game could have been better. It's a beautiful game, though. I like seeing the scenery. But it all kind of feels like woods. Like someone in YouTube said, it all kind of feels like we're just kind of running through the woods. I haven't seen any change in scenery. This area looks cool, but now that some fucking random person kind of brought it up, I completely agree, man. It feels like all I'm doing when running through this world is I'm running through some fucking forest. You look there, there's a forest. You look there, oh hey, there's a forest. Let's go look this way. Oh hey, what's that in the distance? It's a forest. I'm really hoping that when we get through this area... But look, it looks like forest. I don't even know. This might be like a fucking volcano area. That's cool. That's probably the end game. Forest. Beach. Forest. Beach area. Fucking desert area, maybe? It's an MMO, and they don't give you any, like, feeling of exploration. Any feeling of journey. No matter what, you're running through a forest. I don't know. Another thing I want to mention. This world is full of green. Full of, like, trees and grass. There's a lot of areas where there's just nothing in it. Which is disappointing. For New World. I wish there was more to do, more to see. Mini areas. That's one of the great things about ESO. ESO didn't have a giant open world where you could run through, but it had like zones where each zone felt like it had stuff to do, it had stuff to see. A lot of the time when I'm running through this area, I'm just kind of running through it hoping to find something. And I don't find anything until it's like a major area, like this giant fucking bridge, the Sakor Bridge, whatever this is. My next kind of issue with the game, I think, is it's the scaling system with how things work right now. I think mobs in the area are scaled differently, not in a good way. The way they're scaled, it's weird to me. You'll be a level 13. You'll be running through to your next objective, and along the way, you'll see a level 22. You'll see a level 17. For someone who just goes from where you were given the quest to where the quest wants you to go and do stuff, the world is flooded with enemies who are way higher levels than you, and I don't understand why they do that. Maybe the world will eventually bring you back. Maybe you'll eventually find a side quest, but I couldn't really find a lot of side quests, so it just made me confused. I would see players who would run around who'd be level 5, leaving an area where level 17s were, or I'd see a level 5 brush past me, and I had just walked past an area where there was a level 22 zone. I just don't understand the way the world works. There's no consistency to it. Everything's just kind of random. I ran past a level 22 area, being a level 13 or level 12, whatever level I was, and then when I got to the quest objective, the quest was level 8. The enemies were level 8. They were around my level. So it's confusing. I can understand having like a danger zone, but it's all over the place in this game. I missed what it was said. 15! Holy shit! Am I under leveled? Oh god, I'm dead. Good thing I'll take. Oh my god, dude. That was a gambit. Oh, that's PvP player. I have PvP turned off, though. Oh my god, dude. Why are they sending me here when I'm so under-leveled? Did they expect I would do, like, a bunch of, like, quests beforehand? I feel like they maybe they expected players to, like, TP? I don't understand what's going on here. I died a bunch to players in the zone, so I was like, fuck it. I'll just continue on, and everything's, like, level 15. I'm still level 11. I don't know, maybe I fucked up and I'm under-leveled, or they didn't account for people screwing other players over. Yes. I'm just gonna enjoy myself today. Level 17, what the fuck? Something went wrong, dude. There's no shot. There's no shot I'm this under-leveled. What is happening here? What? There's no way. There's no fucking way. That's why people was grinding? I mean, it's a brand new MMO, so maybe they'll go back and redo everything. But look, level... What level were you? Level 16? That's fine, I guess he's of level. Level 12. Level 13. I think they fucked with the areas, man. I think they assumed everyone was supposed to fast travel. I don't even know. 14, 14, 12, 13, 12, 14, 15, 13, 12, 13, 12, 13. What? 11? 11, 12? Dude, they fucked with the scaling here. That's bad. Holy crap. Even then, he gives you an armor case for level 10, and enemies around the area are 15 and 17. Like, what? That's definitely an issue with the game. This game is so fucked, dude. I don't know. I generally don't know what they thought was gonna happen in terms of levels. There was level 18 enemies in the area where they sent me. I'm level 11. I was level 11 at the start. They gave me a level 13 piece of gear. Like, I don't know, man. That's one of the most frustrating things about a new MMO. The scaling system is fucked. Like, look, he's level 17. I'm level 12. What is this? Look at the damage I do. He's got a red fucking skull. Oh, I'm gonna die. Ugh. Why are they sending me here? Why? What is this game? This game is full of horse shit. Karma, KW. This game is full of shit. Why are they like, oh, hey, go visit this area? Dude, this game is full of fucking shit. Level 8? No shot this game is real. No way! This game's fake. I spent $50 on a fake game. No fucking way. Oh my god. What am I looking at? There's no way! Level 15. Level 8. Level 5. Oh! Oh! The devs didn't test this. Why is there a level 5? He's running into an area where level 15s are... Ugh. This game's so fucked. That's why I wanted to play it, because I want to speak out about these things. And I love MMOs, but like, God, dude, that's so frustrating. Like, look at this, level 19 in the woods, but we just walked past level 5. This game makes no sense, and we're in a level 22 area. I fucking can't with the scaling on this game. Let's say I am underleveled, which I probably am. Either way, these higher tiered zones don't make any sense to me with the way the quests are given. If I'm not supposed to go straight towards the quest, just make a beeline. There's a level 23 zone. I don't know what's the point. They don't gatekeep. They don't keep you from coming here. There's nothing that says, you know, you're fucked now that you've gone too far in here, right? You can walk in and walk out and not get touched. So it's weird to me. It's definitely a weird thing to see. There's no consequences for doing this or playing this way. Now, another small thing I kind of had an issue with was the body typing and character creation. They don't give you any, like, builds. Everyone's basically running around with the exact same body type. I want to be a big burly dude, or I want to be someone with, like, a slim hourglass figure, or whatever it is. I want the option to be able to choose and actually make my character stand out a bit different from everyone else, which I think it kind of shows that this game didn't really plan for that. Because with body typings, they would have to change how armor sets look on everyone, right? It's easier just to give everyone the exact same build and then say, all right, here you go. You could change your face, change your hairstyle, maybe add some scars or some dirt to your face, but everyone's armor, when they wear it, it's going to be the exact same build, and I think there's an issue there. I felt like there should have been more, right? They've got that Amazon money. Amazon should have been able to do I feel like a lot more, right? So that's kind of a, you know, it's not a major deal breaker for me, but it's definitely frustrating to have a character creation in an MMO be so lackluster. Another thing I kind of want to point out, this kind of like the last kind of like nitpick I think I have. The story right now, while it is kind of like, it's kind of a basic story. The evil force is consuming the land is something that goes, you know, all over. A lot of stories do it. So far, I don't think New Worlds is doing it, you know, better than anything else we've seen. You know, it's just kind of a story right now. I think the future of the game is going to be PvP, right? I don't think the story is anything to be crazed about. I don't think the land in the area is something to be crazed about. But I think PvP, when I did PvP, it was a ton of fun. Just kind of like the cat and mouse against some players. I'm sure higher level PvP is going to be frustrating, but I'm looking forward to it. So I would like to see, I haven't seen any of it yet. Like I said, these are day one impressions. I would like to see something scripted, something cinematic, something that's like, wow, dude, this is, whatever this is crazy. I can't believe I'm seeing this happen, right? There's nothing like that. I think other MMOs do a good job, like Final Fantasy, Elder Scrolls Online, even WoW, where they'll take like scripted moments and you're just like, dude, that's kind of crazy, right? There's nothing like that in New World so far, and that's probably one of my biggest complaints. There's nothing to kind of like tie you to the world. There's no like, hey, let me go help you do your quest, and it's like, wow, dude, I got a fucking companion following me. Who's this person? Oh, wow, this person's gonna help me with this quest. That's great. There's nothing like that. I think it just goes to show how bland the game can be. If there's not a lot of things to draw you in, like lovable NPCs or, you know, unique scripted events where they kind of like make you really experience this corruption or this beautiful island or whatever it is, right? There's nothing like that, and the game, I think, suffers for it currently. Now, I've seen videos by Josh Strife Hayes on New Worlds, and I've seen Asmongold kind of react to some of those videos as well. And you know, it's still a little hard to believe that these issues are as apparent as they are. I've seen videos that Amazon's New World is breaking records. I think it's good that a lot of players are getting into an MMO. I feel like for a lot of players, it's going to be their first experience getting into an MMO, and it's a little disappointing in the sense because the game is it's honestly just, you know, this is the opinion people have said before the game even came out, and I think this is going to be the opinion people will say after the game comes out. It's just an okay MMO. There's nothing like crazy about it at first glance. At first impressions, this game is okay. It's got some fun to it, but it definitely, if you take a closer look at it, it's got some roughs around the edges. Alrighty, that is basically the video. If you guys made it this far, thank you so much for watching the video. I know it's a longer video. I know a lot of people, since the internet these days, you have the world at your fingertips. Not a lot of people will sit there and watch a 20-minute video, but maybe some of the players who are watching this are currently sitting in a queue. Um, sorry. That's how it goes with the launch of an MMO. But thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys could do me a solid, like the video, maybe drop a comment. It helps a ton. We're getting close to YouTube partner. We still need about 400 hours of watch time. So if you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. You're supporting what I'm trying to do. Thank you. You guys all take care. Have a good one. I appreciate you.